By not so popular demand, I will be doing a 10-team standard non-PPR mock draft on ESPN. Let's go. What's going on, fantasy football fans? I'm your host, Hussein the Brain, and you're watching The Couch. A few people have been telling me, you only do PPR mocks, you don't do any standard mocks. How about a 10-team standard mock draft? So, for those of you that wanted me to do a 10-team non-PPR, I'm doing it right now. Let's jump right into it. I got the 10th pick, and I always make my team name Fantasy Couch. It's pretty cool, and every now and then somebody recognizes me, or they don't and they're just interested, or someone recognizes me and the other person's in the chat room like, oh, that's cool, I'll check out your YouTube channel. Like, yeah, that's cool. I just got Jerick McKinnon and Joe Mixon via trade in our keeper league, and I'm pretty excited about that. Like, I really like Jerick McKinnon this year. I think he's gonna put up those Devonta Freeman numbers when Devonta Freeman was going ham, and I think Mixon has decent upside, not great upside. I mean, his most upside is being a low-end RB1, but I think he has a good floor. I think he's going to be the workhorse, and even though the Bengals O-line is going to probably suck still, it's also going to be much improved from last year, which isn't saying much because it was probably the worst O-line, but still, it's going to be better, and Mixon's going to get a lot of carries, a lot of targets, and he's lost a little bit of weight. He's feeling good. But I digress. Let's mock. Let's mock. I got the 10th pick in this mock draft. Okay, number 1, Le'Veon Bell goes number 1. Let's hurry up, people. So I'm going to do some on Yahoo, too. Yahoo's got a 30-second ticker. This has got 45 seconds, which is much slower. That's much slower. I'll do some on Yahoo. But it's a 10-team league. It'll go by fast. Post this up. Want to post more content on the YouTube channel. Really appreciate you guys checking out all the YouTube videos, and if you guys want to see more mock drafts like this, I highly recommend you subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit that bell icon so you won't miss anything. So we went number 1 Bell, number 2 Gurley, number 3 Zeke, number 4 DJ, and number 5 Antonio Brown. We're doing a 10-team standard non-PPR mock draft on ESPN. Okay, then number 6 went Kamara. Is that 6 right? Bell, Gurley, Zeke, DJ, AB, Kamara, and DeAndre Hopkins went number 7. Pick 8, Saquon Barkley. Leonard Fournette, that's who I was going to pick. Leonard Fournette just went pick number 9. Well, that sucks. I was about to go Fournette. I really don't feel like going wide receiver. I don't like that. So I'm going to go with, I got the back-to-back picks. I'm going to go with Odell here, and I like Fournette more than Kareem Hunt. I think Dalvin Cook worries me a little bit. I personally don't like Melvin Gordon as much this year as I did last year, so I already went wide receiver. I think, if I blink, running backs are going to be gone, so I think this one's between Kareem Hunt and Melvin Gordon. Some could take Dalvin Cook, and I'm not mad at any of those three, really, whoever you take, even if you took Julio, but man, you're going to miss out on these RBs. So I'm not taking Julio. I'm going to go with a running back. I'm going Kareem Hunt. I don't know if you guys believe that Spencer Ware hype. He might steal some carries. I don't think that's going to happen. I think Spencer Ware is going to be sprinkled in a little bit. I've never seen Andy Reid really not have a bell cow running back, whether it was Brian Westbrook, Jamal Charles, or Kareem Hunt. He seems like he has that workhorse, that bell cow, and always uses him, and he always uses the running back in the passing game a lot. I expect him to use Kareem Hunt more in the passing game. The only time it was like a slight, not even a really committee, but it was when Jamal Charles got injured. They didn't really know, the Chiefs didn't really know what to do, so they were trying different running backs, but I think they really like Kareem Hunt. I think he'll still be good. A lot of question marks, though, a lot more risk with Kareem Hunt because it's a rookie running back, lots of weapons there, so we don't really know. Spencer Ware seems healthy. He should be ready to go week 1. So you got Spencer Ware and Charcandrick West there. And that's it for my Kareem Hunt analysis. Okay, what's going on? What's going on, guys? So we'll just sum up from my draft picks. So number 10 and number 11, I went Odell, Kareem Hunt. Then 12 was Melvin Gordon, then Julio, then Keenan, then Dalvin, then C-Mac. Michael Thomas, who went super late. LeSean McCoy, he got drafted super early. Then A.J. Green, who went late. Aaron Rodgers got drafted super early. Wow, this is the earliest I've seen a quarterback go off the board at the end of round 2. That's insane. Then Davante Adams, then Devonta Freeman. Freeman, good value. A.J. Green, good value. Aaron Rodgers, LeSean McCoy, nah. Michael Thomas, that's good value. I would not draft C-Mac this early in a standard league, by the way. That's out of control, man. What are you, crazy? What are you, out of your mind? What's wrong with you? LeSean McCoy, what are you doing? What's wrong with you? What is this? What is this, a practice draft? Please, practice? What are we talking about here? It is practice. It is a mock draft. What do we got here? T.Y. Hilton. Great. Jordan Howard being slept on in standard leagues. I think I seen him catch a ball during training camp. That's a good sign for the running back that can't catch anything. I saw him. I saw it with my own eyes on video. He caught a football. I think Jordan Howard's being underrated. I don't like Jordan Howard, but I'm going to force myself to draft him. If he falls, look at this, end of round 3. I got to draft the team's RB1 end of round 3. Bears O-line, incredible. Bears offense is going to be much improved. So I can go tight end here. They got the homie Kelsey. Same Chiefs player, though. Got to watch out for that. Or we can go... I think I'm going to go running back. I think I'm gonna pull the trigger. I have back-to-back picks, so I can take my time a little bit. So might just go. So I'll go with McKinnon. I can go with Mixon here, who that's my number 1 running back to go here, Mixon. Or we can go with Kelsey. I'm gonna go with Mixon here. Go with Mixon. I think we're set with running backs. If something happens, I don't know. That's 3 kind of risky. I actually don't see Mixon as a risky running back, like I explained earlier. I just think his upside's a little bit limited on that Bengals team. So I think Mixon's a pretty safe pick. He's just going to be nowhere on the level of Zeke, Bell. Probably not even DJ and not Gurley. He's not going to be on that level. So he's not a tier 1. He's more like a tier 3 running back. So I'm pretty set with running backs. And I think running backs, they'd be so valuable, guys, in a standard league. So you got to get your running backs. So what's going on here? I want to sum this up for you guys. Let's just go through everyone. So when Bell, Gurley, Zeke, DJ, AB, Kamara, Hopkins, Saquon, Fournette, Odell, Kareem Hunt, Melvin, Julio, Keenan, Dalvin, C-Mac, Michael Thomas, Shady, A.J. Green, Rodgers, Adams, Devonta Freeman, Gronk, Evans, Hilton, Hill, Tyreek Hill, Jordan Howard, Doug Baldwin, Thielen. I got Jerick McKinnon and Joe Mixon, Larry Fitz, Ertz, Kelsey, Juju, Flash Gordon, Stephon Diggs, Derrick Henry, Demarius, A.R., and Golden Tate, and Alshon Jeffrey. We got Cooper, then Drake, then Rashad Penny. That's what's going on so far. And we are towards the end of round 5. So I like Geis in the standard league. He can catch the ball, but you got Chris Thompson there, who's going to be the pass catching back. So I don't know about that for PPR. But I do like Geis for standard. Should be a decent offense, efficient offense. It should be a good O-line, and Geis should get a lot of carries. So I like Geis. I think the tier 1 tight ends are gone. Kelsey, Ertz, and Gronk are gone, so we'll just avoid tight ends. Quarterback might wait on that. Let's see what we got. So there's a lot of running backs. I think I really need a wide receiver, and they're just about all gone. You blinked and I blinked and all the wide receivers are gone. I like Marvin Jones. Not a lot though. I feel like I missed out on some really good wide receivers, but I think I have to, I really want to go wide receiver here, and I think I'm going to go Marvin Jones. This is his third year with the team. That's a good O-line. I just think that Lions offense is cool, man. But wait, did I draft? I had to draft another player. What am I doing? Yeah, I'm going to go guys. I think that's a good pick. Let's go guys. Let's go queue up some players. Let's queue up Deshaun Watson, who's not going to be there, but just in case. Let's queue him up. Let's queue up Jimmy Graham. I think Jimmy Graham is my fourth favorite tight end. He's ranked number 4. And who did I want? Let's queue up. Maybe Edelman. I like Goodwin. Marquise Goodwin's highly underrated on these rankings. Edelman's highly underrated everywhere. He's not so good in standard leagues though. There goes Jimmy Graham. That's not good. So let's see who I can get. So after my picks, I went Marv Jones, Geis. Then it went Rojo, Ajayi, Lynch, Jimmy Graham, Olsen, Freeman, Delaney, Bobby Woods, Dion Lewis, Emmanuel Sanders, Crabtree, Brandon Cooks, Ingram, and Wentz. I don't hate Brandon Cooks there at round 7. I usually see him go round 5, and that really grinds my gears. I don't really like that. I think round 5's too early for Robert Woods. I wouldn't do it. Let's go, guys. I need a quarterback and tight end. What am I gonna do? Deshaun Watson. I might get him. I'd say there's about a 39% chance I'm gonna get Deshaun Watson. I think so. Who drafted Rodgers? Who did draft Rodgers? So I went Chris Hogan, Evan Ingram. I think I can get a quarterback here, guys. And I wait a lot on quarterbacks, but hey, if I got Deshaun Watson in basically round 8 here, why not? I'm going Deshaun Watson. And even though I don't believe in pairing up players, that doesn't really matter. I might go Will Fuller here because he's ranked so high. He's about to be gone soon. I think that's cool. Let's go with Fuller. And then I think we can get Edelman or Marquise Goodwin on the next pick. It's looking like a decent team. So far I got, let me go in the order I drafted. I went Hunt, Odell, McKinnon, Mixon, Marv Jones, Deshaun Watson. Is that what that? No, Geis. Sorry, Geis, and then I went Geis before. I went Geis at the same time with Marv Jones. So I went. This is how I went. Kareem Hunt, Odell. Then I went McKinnon and Mixon. Then I went Marv Jones and Geis. Then I went Deshaun Watson and Will Fuller. Like I said, I don't really believe in stacking players. Stacking players is more of a DFS move. So it doesn't really help or hurt you. It just increases your upside and increases your risk. So if that quarterback does suck, then likely your team's going to suck. Your team has a much higher chance of losing. When you don't have that stack, well, stack is basically you have a quarterback and his favorite receiver. So if you don't have a stack, you're having less risk, right? So if your quarterback doesn't do good, you still have all these players that can still help you win. So But I think it was cool to stack it right there. And increasing the risk a little bit in a 10-team league is okay. Usually want to be consistent. Usually don't want to be too risky because you're only trying to beat one player every week, right? You're trying to be consistent, steady, reliable. You do need some upside. You do need some home run swing guys, but on the most part, you want to be consistent and just grind it out each week. Get that W each week. Doesn't matter if you beat your opponent by 100 fantasy points or by 1 fantasy point, as long as you beat them. That's what matters. You want to grind it out. And that's why I like Julian Edelman so much. Not so much in standard leagues, but still, he's going to be reliable. You know, he's still going to give me 5 points in a standard league. In a PPR league, he's going to give me 9 points a game. You know, it's like guaranteed. You know, mark it up. You know, put it on paper. He's going to get you that. He's going to get you 50 yards. You know, he's going to get you 5 receptions, easy, always, every game. Tom Brady's favorite target. Tom Brady, without Gronk, wins the Super Bowl. Without Edelman, doesn't win the Super Bowl. Coincidence? Nah, don't think so. What am I talking about? What? They took it to Edelman. Oh, no. Why? All right, let's see who else we're going to pick. Not a quarterback. Ooh, Tariq Cohen's here. Marlon Mack's here. Too bad he sucks. Marlon Mack sucks. Okay, let's take Goodwin. I think Marquise is good for the win. I believe that. And I think, well, let's see who's the tight ends. Should I go Rudolph? Switch it up a bit? Nah. Let's go Burden. Let's take a risk on Burden. I like that. I like the risk. Let's take a huge risk. Burden, a big upside guy. Let's queue up Cohen. I don't even want to queue these guys up, man, because I like Jamal Williams, but only as like a late round flyer. You know, I wouldn't take him here. If you like Marlon Mack, this is a great spot to take him. We're at what is this round 11 here coming up? That's a great spot to take him. I guess we'll queue up Nick Chubb. I don't really want to handcuff in a 10-team. It's not really worth it. Handcuff's only good in like best ball and deeper leagues. It's not really worth handcuffing somebody in a league like this. Nyheim Hines. I think Kerryon Johnson's way gone. Balaj is here. I don't know, maybe queue him up, but definitely Hines. I got Hines queued up. What else we got? I think I want to get a backup tight end. Either someone super safe like Charles Clay or someone risky like Eifert. I think I like both these guys. And bye weeks don't really matter, but when it comes to tight ends and quarterbacks, I do like to, if I do decide, sometimes I don't draft 2 of each. If I do decide to draft 2 tight ends or 2 quarterbacks, I do try to get them to be different bye weeks. But like I said, it's not detrimental. Like, it won't kill you. So my bye week is 5 for my tight end. So I'll queue both these guys up. Jordan Reed's already gone. Yeah, I'll take either one of these guys. So that's 2 pretty risky tight ends. Eifert would be, of course, super injury prone. And Charles Clay, I think he's pretty safe. I mean, just about almost tight end is a position they get injured a lot. So we're going with one of these tight ends. And not drafting 3 tight ends. And I don't know. I could go with Aguilar or Hearns. Or Nick Chubb. I feel like I got a lot of running backs. I got 4 running backs already. So, just to change it up a little bit, I'm going to go with Charles Clay. I really think he's going to be good this year because who else are they going to throw to? Like, they're going to be down in games. They're going to need to throw to. They're going to need a lot of checkdowns, a lot of garbage times. I think Charles Clay is going to be one of those safe guys. You know, if he's a top 10 tight end, he'll barely be a top 10 tight end. I could go Chubb here. Really don't think wide receivers are that important, but I do have 4. I think I'm just gonna go Chubb. Just stack up on running backs. Let's go with Chubb, and then let's try to get Hines. Let's try to get Aguilar, Hearns. I mean, there's still a lot of guys on here. Rashad Matthews a little bit undervalued. I know a lot of people like Kenny Stills. I'm not. You know what's funny about the Dolphins? You can like 100%. You can find an article or a post on social media or an expert talk about every single one of these players being good. Like it just said, I just got an alert that said Frank Gore's looking good in camp. Like he's probably going to get some carries. And someone said it's going to be goal line back, whatever that means on the Dolphins. And then, Devontae Parker, super sleeper, breakout year. Danny Amendola, undervalued. Kenny Stills, undervalued. He's averaged 800 yards and this and blah, 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 blah. Drake is a steal. Kalen Ballage is the next Alvin Kamara. Wow, that's too many. I like Mike Gesicki too, even though he seems to be not doing well so far in camp, but who knows? It's still way too early. I like Mike Gesicki as a sleeper. I think he's really. I think they're going to go to him a lot, but he's a tight end. It's his first year, so it's all risk, all upside, 0 safety, 0 floor. He can be a complete bust. So it's tough, man, with that. But what we do know is that Dolphins team's not that good. Maybe the offense is okay, which is what we really want, actually. We're not too worried about the defense. The defense is not going to be too good. But the offense, it might be good. With Adam Gase, with Ryan Tannehill, under that system and more comfortable with it now, hopefully, it might be better. They do lose Jarvis Landry. It's a lot of targets, a lot of receptions. They have to go someplace, right? Just simple math. That's just quick maths. So let's do it right here. Let's go Nyheim Hines with the upside. And I think people probably already picked defenses and whatnot. Yeah, I won't play the defense game. Not yet. And I will go with Allen Hurns. Sure. Not worried about a backup quarterback in a 10-team league. I'll just stream one if something were to happen to my Watson. Let me see. Patriots. Somebody picked the Ravens. Dang. Lions play the Jets. Maybe go with that. Lions play the Jets week 1. Saints already picked. Saints defense went. Let's go Lions and kicker. Let's go Matt Bryant. Okay, guys, leave a comment below. Let me know what grade you think my team deserves. Let's go through my team really quick. And this is in chronological order. So from my first pick to my last, I went Odell, Kareem Hunt, McKinnon, Mixon, Marv Jones, Geis, Watson, and his teammate Fuller. Then we went Marquise Goodwin, Trey Burton, Charles Clay, Nick Chubb, Nyheim Hines, Allen Hurns. Lions defense, just because they play the Jets week 1. I wanted the Ravens because they play the Bills week 1. Then we went Matt Bryant as the kicker. So this is my team right here, guys. Here, I can make it a little bigger too. This is my team right here. Let me know what you guys think of this draft. Let me know what type of mock draft you want me to do next. Of course, I do a lot of live streams, as you guys see on the channel. And if you want to be part of a live stream where I mock draft with you guys, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit the bell icon so you won't miss any future videos. It's first come, first serve. You can subscribe by hitting the bell icon over here or over here, wherever it is. It's about to pop up right now. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Dislike if you did not. And I'll see you on the next live stream / video.